Hi everybody, Jake Sanson for TDI Media. We're chatting to John Hoyle, the Championship Coordinator of the Super 1 Series, ahead of what's been an interesting few weeks, John. Obviously, we've had a lot of announcements over the last few weeks. Just talk us through how the last 4 to 5 weeks have been for Super 1.
With Classitors, we didn't have a good time qualifying, so we're starting off the back of the grid, and over the last few weeks, we've travelled around the world to just create some new things. So we're coming from the back and we're back at the front.
Nice analogy, I like it. So let's talk a little bit about the format for next year, because things are going to be shaken up a little bit for the competitors, but the racing in terms of what they'll actually do on track is going to be the same in terms of duration, but it's slightly more compressed. Talk us through the format.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're limiting the numbers, so there'll be 34 in each class. So we've worked out the timetable, so people, not as much waiting round, and what we're doing is we'll have one race day on the Saturday and one race day on the Sunday. So there'll be time qualifying, there'll be 2 finals and practice each day. So, you know, if you have a good or a bad day on the Saturday, you can go again on the Sunday. So it's only over 4 and 5 weekends, but you'll be getting 8 to 10 championship rounds. So helps the people that, you know, can't get the time off work and things like that, and that's a format that's worked for us in the past, and it's a good formula to go again.
And then of course, to end the season at Shenington in the last weekend of August, we've got that 3-day grand finale, which will be a real festival of karting.
Yeah, we'll have a party at night. It's the crowning of all the champions and all the classes, so yeah, it'll be really exciting. So it'll all be televised as well.
Now, the news broke this morning via the social media channel here at Kartmania. We've got these 2 really cool power units behind us, these 2 engines for next year. Obviously, the biggest news going into 2019 is that we guys are rocking into the future with the ROK Cup. We've obviously been out to Lonato in Italy, we've been to Las Vegas. There's going to be some really big prizes to shoot for in 2019.
Yeah, new concept for us. So we've got the new engines. This is for 8 to 13 year olds. So it's called a mini class, but it's a cadet class as we'd know it in England. And then this engine is for juniors and seniors. The senior format is 36 brake horsepower, and we're having a masters class which will be 177. So Jake, this is your time, you could come in it.
Oh, I could go and have a go in it?
Yeah,
really?
yeah. So the people that like to go out for a meal at night, this engine will pull you off the corner.
I'm looking forward to it, because it's something that you were not able to do as an MSA sanctioned championship, but now that you guys have basically bit the bullet and gone independent, this is something that you can give to the drivers in the paddock. You can now send them either, if they're MSA licensed, to Lonato, or if they're non-MSA, they can go and play on the big roulette table in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the winner of each championship will get a free drive, entries and tyres, either to Lonato or Las Vegas. So when it's cold in winter, 28 degrees in Vegas, yeah, it's really exciting.
So obviously there are going to be a few people watching thinking, I really fancy at least an experience of it. So what are we going to do to get people to try this for the first time?
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to set up test days throughout the country for all different manufacturers, whatever kart they run on. So there'll be different areas you can go and test that we'll announce shortly. We've got dealers that are going to have engines, so you can try it on the kart. So, but the engine has been going worldwide, so it's just not done it in this country. So there's a website, ROK Cup website that you can go on. All the maintenance for the engines on there, how to prepare it, whether, you know, you don't have to take it to a specific engine dealer. Someone can do it themselves if they're competent enough. And also there's a manual to help them to do that. So, but if they also want the experience, we will have a nationwide test days arranged shortly. And we've got the factory support from the OTK group that the equipment, you know, the way things are made, the precision, and you know, the company's really strong. So yeah, we're really pleased.
The calendar looks really good for next year. We're still going to some great racetracks. The meetings are going to be very strong. The 37th year of Super 1 is still going to be that incredible proving ground. I mean, we've got 3 British drivers on the Formula One grid for next year. Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, Lando Norris, they all came through this paddock. So I guess for the drivers wanting to choose what they want to get into on the grid, being non-MSA sanctioned now as an independent championship, going it alone, there's even more incentive to get involved than there ever has been.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that want to join it. So as long as they've got the race experience, we'll welcome them to the championship.
And obviously that means then that effectively from here on in we're doing things in a new way. It's still going to be as vibrant, the television coverage is still going to be strong. This is effectively the best choice for people who want to go up to Formula One, to IndyCar, to Le Mans, to touring cars on the world stage, whatever it might be. This is still that major proving ground.
Yeah, we are the Super One, so that's where people started. People enjoy the format. We had one of the most successful years ever last year. We're running a slightly different format for the racing, but everything that we do, the control tyres, the control cost, the Super One, we're going to continue as we did.
Superb. I'm really excited about it. For all those who are wanting to register, make sure you get onto the website, super1series.com. If you're here at Kartmania, do pop in onto the stand and come and have a look. I'm still in the paddock next year. Alan and TDI Media are still in the paddock next year. All guns blazing for 2019. Thanks, John. We're really excited.